So good to be with you again. Bill Pfeiffer speaking from Mary's Field. The spiritual life is really a life. It's not just a couple of days, a week, or even a decade or two. It's a whole life. And if you kind of stick with us here on Mary's Field, you're going to hear about the whole life. Sometimes just things that will touch your heart and be light for that particular day. But don't be fooled. We will go past just vanilla. We're going to end up talking about things and sharing things that the holiest of peoples have known throughout the centuries. And that's a real challenge. So it takes time. A lot of times when I was teaching school, the teenagers believe that everything has to happen immediately. I would put on the board TTT. Things take time, and good things always take time. They believe that instant gratification, teenagers do, instant gratification takes too long. But things that are serious take time, and so you have to stick with the things as they're being shared. Today I'd like to just share a story with you that I've shared often called Strength versus Weakness. The following is a story of a 10-year-old boy who decided to study judo despite the fact that he had lost his left arm in a devastating car accident. The boy began lessons with an old Japanese judo master. The boy was doing well, so he couldn't understand why, after 3 months of training, the master had taught him only one move. "Sensei," the boy said, "shouldn't I be learning more moves?" "This is the only move you know, but this is the only move you'll ever need to know," the sensei replied. Not quite understanding, but believing in his teacher, the boy kept training. Several months later, the sensei took the boy to his first tournament. Surprising himself, the boy easily won his first 2 matches. The third match proved to be more difficult, but after some time, his opponent became impatient and charged. The boy deftly used his one move to win the match. Still amazed by his success, the boy was now in the finals. This time his opponent was bigger, stronger, and more experienced. For a while, the boy appeared to be overmatched. Concerned that the boy might get hurt, the referee called a timeout. He was about to stop the match when the sensei intervened. "No," the sensei insisted, "let him continue." Soon after the match resumed, his opponent made a critical mistake. He dropped his guard. Instantly, the boy used his one move to pin him. The boy had won the match, the tournament. He was the champion. On the way home, the boy and the sensei reviewed every move in each and every match. Then the boy summoned the courage to ask what was really on his mind. "Sensei, how did I win the tournament with only one move?" "You won for 2 reasons," the sensei answered. "First, you almost mastered one of the most difficult throws in all of judo. And second, the only known defense for that move is for your opponent to grab your left arm." The boy's biggest weakness had become his biggest strength. Reminds me of the words from St. Paul, "In weakness, power reaches perfection. When I am weak, then I am strong." If you know where your weaknesses are, often when you be comfortable with them, they become your strongest strength. And so, remember, if today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts, do whatever he tells you to do. Looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. God bless. You're in my thoughts and prayers always.